Welcome to your cosmic forecast for June 13th, 2025, Gemini. With the sun still blazing through your sign, this is your season to shine, and today brings some fascinating energetic patterns worth exploring in depth. As we look at the celestial arrangement for this Friday, we see Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Libra, creating an intellectual powerhouse of energy that particularly benefits your natural talents. Your mind is exceptionally sharp today, with ideas flowing freely and your signature quick wit operating at peak performance. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch that brilliant idea or have an important conversation, the universe is quite literally aligning in your favor. The moon in Aquarius is also amplifying your natural curiosity, creating a perfect atmosphere for exploration and new discoveries. This air sign alliance between your sun's sign and the moon position creates what astrologers call elemental harmony, where the fundamental energy of the cosmos supports your native vibration. You might feel particularly drawn to educational pursuits today, or perhaps experience sudden insights and breakthroughs on problems that have been puzzling you for weeks. In your relationships, Venus in Cáncer is activating your second house of values and resources, bringing a tender, nurturing quality to your financial and emotional investments. This placement suggests that expressions of care may come through practical channels today, perhaps a thoughtful gift from someone who knows exactly what you need, or an opportunity to support someone you love in a tangible way. For Geminis in committed partnerships, this is an excellent day to discuss shared resources and future security without the usual tension such conversations might bring. Your career sector is receiving attention from Mars in Scorpio, creating intense focus and determination that might feel somewhat foreign to your typically more scattered approach. This is a powerful day for diving deep into complex work projects, especially those requiring investigation or research. Your analytical abilities are heightened, and you may uncover solutions or pathways that others have missed. For Geminis in creative fields, this energy supports the kind of focused creativity that produces truly original work. Health-wise, today's planetary arrangement suggests paying particular attention to your nervous system. The heightened mental activity stimulated by Mercury-Jupiter can be exhilarating but potentially draining if not managed properly. Consider practices that help ground all that air energy, perhaps a barefoot walk in nature, working with clay or soil, or enjoying foods that are nourishing and substantial rather than quick and convenient. A fascinating aspect today involves Saturn in Pisces making a subtle but significant quincunx to your sun. This might manifest as a slight tension between your desire for freedom and exploration and responsibilities that require structure and discipline. The key to navigating this is not to resist the structure, but to find creative ways to work within necessary boundaries. Sometimes limitations actually enhance creativity rather than stifling it, a concept worth embracing today. Uranus in Gemini continues its multi-year journey through your sign, bringing unexpected developments and flashes of brilliance. Today, it forms a special aspect with Chiron, suggesting a healing opportunity related to self-expression. If you've ever felt misunderstood or criticized for your communication style or your need for variety, today brings the chance to integrate those wounds and recognize how your adaptability is actually your superpower. For single Geminis, the social energy today is particularly favorable for meeting intellectually stimulating people. Look for gatherings that center around ideas, books, technology, or cultural exchange. A conversation started today could spark something far more significant than you initially realize. Your charm is heightened, but it's your authentic curiosity about others that will truly attract meaningful connections. Financially, Neptune's position suggests being cautious with any investments or expenditures that seem too good to be true. Your discernment might be slightly clouded by optimism today, so take extra time with important financial decisions or postpone them for a few days if possible. Your lucky number today is 5, a number that resonates with your adaptable nature and love of change. Favorable colors include yellow and silver, which amplify your communicative abilities and intuitive insights. If working with gemstones, citrine would be particularly supportive today, enhancing your natural confidence and creative expression. As the day progresses, the moon's transition late tonight will shift the emotional tone toward more introspective matters. Use the evening hours for journaling or meaningful conversation that helps you process the intellectual stimulation of the day. Remember, Gemini, your greatest strength today lies in your ability to connect ideas and people in ways nobody else can. Your mental agility is not just impressive, it's precisely what the world needs right now. Trust your unique perspective and allow yourself to be the brilliant communicator you naturally are. So embrace this vibrant day, with all its intellectual excitement and social opportunity. The stars are speaking your language today, Gemini, fluid, fascinating, and full of possibility. The planetary alignment on June 13, 2025, presents a fascinating cosmic landscape for you, Gemini. With the sun still firmly in your sign, your core essence and personal energy are heightened. This solar energy amplifies your natural curiosity and communicative abilities, making this a powerful day for self-expression. Mercury, your ruling planet, has moved into Cáncer by this date, bringing a more intuitive quality to your typically logical thought processes. You may find yourself thinking more with your heart than your head today, particularly regarding financial matters and personal resources. Venus positions itself in Cáncer as well, creating a beautiful opportunity for nurturing relationships that provide emotional security. The moon transits through Scorpio on this particular day, activating your sixth house of daily work and wellness. This creates an intense emotional undercurrent to your productivity and health routines. Mars in Leo is energizing your third house of communication, providing an assertive and creative edge to your already impressive verbal abilities. Jupiter has recently entered Gemini earlier in 2025, marking a significant 12-year cycle of personal expansion. On June 13th specifically, Jupiter forms a compelling angle with Saturn in Pisces, creating tension between your desire for growth and the restrictions of reality. This aspect asks you to balance optimism with pragmatism. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces, creating structures in your 10th house of career and public image. The slow-moving outer planets also cast significant influence. Uranus in Gemini has been revolutionizing your identity and self-expression for some time now. This particular day marks a notable alignment between Uranus and Neptune in Aries, activating both your personal goals and your subconscious patterns. Neptune's position in Aries continues to dissolve outdated spiritual beliefs, while Pluto in Aquarius transforms your ninth house of higher learning and philosophical outlook. The North Node in Capricorn pulls your focus toward joint resources and deep psychological transformation. This specific planetary alignment creates multiple trines between air signs, supporting your intellectual processes and communication style. The stellium in your sign, Sun, Jupiter, and Uranus, makes this a particularly significant day for initiating change. Pay attention to unexpected insights and opportunities for growth, especially those that challenge your established ways of thinking. June 13, 2025 presents a fascinating day for Gemini's communication landscape as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Libra. This planetary alignment significantly amplifies your already impressive verbal abilities, bringing a magnetic quality to your words that others find impossible to resist. Your thoughts flow with remarkable clarity today, making this an exceptional period for any form of expression, whether written, spoken, or digital. The moon in Aquarius forms a supportive air trine with your sun sign, further enhancing your intellectual prowess and innovative thinking. You'll notice your mind working at an accelerated pace, connecting dots that others miss entirely. This creates perfect conditions for brainstorming sessions, creative writing projects, or presentations that require quick thinking and adaptability. Venus, positioned in Leo today, adds a theatrical flair to your communication style. You're not just informing, you're performing, captivating audiences with stories and insights delivered with dramatic emphasis. This influence makes you particularly effective on social media platforms, where your content stands out with distinctive personality and warmth. However, be mindful of Mercury's approaching square to Neptune in Pisces, which becomes exact tomorrow. The influence is already being felt today, potentially clouding certain conversations with misunderstandings. Double-check important written communications before sending them, and don't make assumptions about what others mean. Ask clarifying questions instead. This aspect can also enhance your creative writing and poetic expression, though facts may become embellished under this dreamy influence. Mars in Virgo forms a quincunx aspect to your sign, creating a slight tension in communication that requires adjustment. You might feel an urge to overanalyze your words or become unnecessarily critical of how you're expressing yourself. This energy is best channeled into detailed work requiring precision in communication, like editing, research, or technical writing. Just be cautious not to become so focused on perfection that spontaneity suffers. Saturn, still in Pisces, continues to apply pressure to your communication sector through a challenging square aspect. This influence has been teaching you valuable lessons about responsibility in communication. Today, this manifests as an opportunity to demonstrate your growing maturity by choosing words carefully and honoring commitments made through verbal agreements. The North Node in Aries connects favorably with your sign today, encouraging bold, pioneering forms of self-expression. This evolutionary point suggests that growth comes through courage in communication, speaking your truth even when it feels uncomfortable. Consider starting conversations you've been avoiding or pitching ideas that feel slightly intimidating. Jupiter in Libra brings expansion through partnership discussions. Collaborative communication proves especially fruitful today. Dialogues with colleagues, romantic partners, or friends generate insights neither of you would reach alone. The harmony of Jupiter in this balanced air sign supports diplomatic exchanges even on sensitive topics. Uranus in Gemini, a generational placement affecting your sign directly, sparks unexpected flashes of brilliance in your thinking. Ideas may come in sudden bursts today, so keep a method for capturing them nearby. This placement suggests potential breakthroughs in technology-based communication or innovative approaches to sharing information. Don't dismiss ideas that seem too revolutionary. They might contain valuable insights. Chiron in Taurus forms a sextile to your sign, offering healing through gentle, measured communication. You may find yourself naturally using words that soothe others' insecurities. Conversations about values, resources, or comfort might reveal unexpected opportunities for emotional healing, both for yourself and others. Mercury's position also activates your third house of immediate communication and local connections today. Exchanges with neighbors, siblings, or community members prove particularly meaningful. Short trips around your neighborhood could lead to significant conversations that expand your perspective and provide valuable information for future reference. For Geminis working in communication-focused careers, writers, teachers, marketers, journalists, today offers extraordinary creative potential. Your ability to synthesize complex information into accessible formats peaks now. Those preparing presentations, articles, or lessons will find ideas flowing effortlessly, with structure and content merging seamlessly. Social media engagement shows especially positive results today. Your posts are likely to receive greater engagement than usual, with your natural wit amplified by current planetary positions. This is an excellent day for important announcements, launching newsletters, or starting podcasts or video channels. For those in romantic relationships, communication gains depth and authenticity today. You can express feelings that normally remain beneath the surface, creating greater intimacy. Single Geminis find that clever banter and genuine curiosity attract potential partners. Your questions reveal a sincere interest that others find irresistible. Education and learning endeavors receive cosmic support today. If you're taking classes or engaged in research, your capacity to absorb and process information expands significantly. Group studies or discussion-based learning proves particularly productive, as you both contribute valuable insights and integrate others' perspectives with remarkable ease. The evening hours bring a subtle shift as the moon forms an aspect with Pluto, deepening conversations toward more transformative topics. What begins as casual exchange may reveal profound insights about yourself or others. This is excellent timing for therapeutic conversations, journal writing, or meditation focused on communication patterns. Technology supports your expression unusually well today. Digital tools seem intuitive and cooperative, making it an ideal time to explore new apps or platforms for sharing your thoughts. Virtual meetings run smoothly, with technical issues at a minimum. Your ability to connect through screens somehow maintains the warmth and personality that makes your communication style special. To maximize this favorable communication day, start with morning journaling to capture your thoughts while Mercury's energy is strongest. Schedule important conversations, presentations, or writing sessions during midday when your mental clarity peaks. Use the afternoon for collaborative discussions where multiple perspectives enhance outcomes. Reserve evening hours for reflective communication, reading poetry, listening deeply to loved ones, or engaging with content that inspires. Remember that Mercury moves faster than any other planet, so these specific communication advantages won't maintain their exact potency tomorrow. Make the most of June 13th by expressing what matters most, initiating important dialogues, and capturing your brilliant ideas while this cosmic window remains fully open. Gemini, June 13th, 2025 presents a fascinating financial landscape for you as Mercury, your ruling planet, transitions through the intuitive waters of Cáncer. This placement encourages you to trust your instincts when it comes to money matters today. You'll find yourself naturally drawn to security-focused investments rather than your typical quick-return ventures. This temporary shift in your financial approach isn't limiting you. It's actually expanding your portfolio diversity in ways that will benefit you in the coming months. Venus, positioned directly in your sign, creates a golden opportunity for financial conversations. Your natural charm is amplified today, making this an exceptional time to negotiate raises, discuss terms with clients, or pitch new ideas that could generate income. People are simply more receptive to your financial proposals today, so don't hesitate to make your move on that project you've been developing. Jupiter forms a favorable trine with Mercury, enhancing your financial judgment and ability to spot opportunities others might miss. Pay special attention to conversations around mid-afternoon. A casual remark from a colleague or friend could contain the seed of a lucrative idea. Your mental agility allows you to connect concepts that others see as unrelated, potentially opening an innovative income stream. The moon in adventurous Sagittarius today ignites your partnership sector, suggesting that collaborative financial ventures hold particular promise. Consider joining forces with someone whose skills complement your own. This could manifest as a short-term project with immediate returns or lay groundwork for a more substantial financial alliance. However, Saturn's challenging square to your financial sector suggests the need for careful scrutiny of any deals or contracts. Read the fine print today, especially regarding recurring expenses or subscription services that might be quietly draining your resources. This aspect isn't meant to block prosperity, but rather to ensure that your financial foundation remains solid. A surprising Uranus influence brings unexpected money opportunities through technology or innovative platforms. Consider exploring digital payment systems, cryptocurrency fluctuations, or online marketplaces today. Something in this realm could provide an unexpected financial boost. Your adaptability positions you perfectly to capitalize on sudden shifts in digital economies. For Geminis working in communication fields, Today's planetary alignment particularly favors monetizing your skills. Writing, speaking, teaching, or consulting services are especially well supported. If you've been considering launching a communication-based side hustle, the cosmic energy today provides an excellent foundation. Your financial intuition is heightened around 4 p.m. when the moon forms a harmonious aspect with Neptune. Pay attention to subtle feelings about financial matters during this window. Your subconscious may be picking up valuable information your conscious mind hasn't yet processed. This is especially relevant regarding long-term investments or property matters. The evening hours bring a practical Capricorn influence that helps you organize financial paperwork or plan strategic money moves for the coming week. Use this energy to review bank statements, check credit reports, or update your budget. This practical attention to financial details sets you up for success through the remainder of June. Mercury's current position also suggests that family resources or shared assets might play an important role in today's financial landscape. A conversation with a family member could reveal an opportunity you hadn't considered, perhaps involving shared property, inheritance matters, or family business connections. Approach these discussions with both openness and clarity about boundaries. Looking at the broader financial picture, June 13th serves as a pivot point in your larger money cycle. The seeds planted today will likely show their first results around July 8th, when Mercury forms its next significant aspect. Consider today's financial choices as part of a longer strategy rather than isolated decisions. Your natural Gemini adaptability serves you especially well in today's financial environment. While others might feel confused by changing economic signals, you're able to process multiple scenarios simultaneously, giving you a distinct advantage in volatile markets or negotiation situations. June 13, 2025 brings a constellation of fortunate energies for Gemini natives, particularly with Mercury forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter. This cosmic alignment opens several fortunate areas you should pay special attention to today. Your ruling planet Mercury is operating at peak efficiency, sharpening your already impressive communication skills and mental agility. The first area of fortune centers around intellectual pursuits and information exchange. Any activity requiring quick thinking, problem-solving, or creative ideation will yield exceptional results. Your mind is particularly receptive to new concepts, making this an ideal day for learning, researching, or developing innovative ideas. The universe is literally rewarding your curiosity today. The second fortunate area involves your social network and community connections. With Venus in a favorable position to your sign, your natural charm is amplified, making this an excellent day for networking, rekindling friendships, or participating in group activities. People are naturally drawn to your energetic presence and wit today, creating opportunities through social interactions that might not normally present themselves. Notice who enters your orbit today. They may play significant roles in future endeavors. Your third area of good fortune appears in short-distance travel and local movements. Errands, neighborhood explorations, or day trips will yield unexpected pleasures and discoveries. You might stumble upon valuable information, make a fortuitous connection, or simply experience moments of joy and synchronicity while in transit. Keep your schedule somewhat flexible to accommodate these serendipitous opportunities. Communication channels represent another significantly fortunate area today. Written expression, presentations, negotiations, and any form of media work receive cosmic support. If you've been hesitating to pitch an idea, request a favor, or express important thoughts, today's energy provides the perfect backdrop. Your words carry extra persuasive power, and your audience is particularly receptive. With the moon in Aquarius forming a beneficial angle to your sign, your innovative thinking is especially favored. Technological matters, digital projects, and future-oriented planning benefit from this influence. Any work involving computers, social media, or cutting-edge concepts receives amplified support. This extends to collaborative innovations, partnering with others on forward-thinking projects could yield exceptional results. The financial sector shows promise as well, particularly regarding quick transactions, negotiations, and information-based financial decisions. This isn't necessarily about major investments, but rather about spotting value opportunities through your heightened awareness and making smart, agile money moves. Consider reviewing subscriptions, service contracts, or areas where your financial resources might be better allocated. Your mental approach to prosperity receives cosmic support. To maximize these fortunate areas, start your day with intention setting around communication goals. The morning hours between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. offer particularly clear mental channels for important conversations or written work. Midday brings opportunities through casual encounters, so remain open to spontaneous invitations or conversations with colleagues and acquaintances. The evening hours after 6 p.m. favor social connections that combine intellect and pleasure, perhaps a stimulating dinner conversation, book club meeting, or engaging with content that expands your thinking. Throughout the day, pay special attention to recurring themes, ideas, or suggestions that appear multiple times. The universe often emphasizes important messages through repetition. Carry a notebook or use your phone to capture sudden insights, as today's mental downloads may contain valuable information that will prove useful in the weeks ahead. Your natural Gemini adaptability serves you especially well today. Rather than rigidly adhering to plans, allow yourself to follow intriguing tangents and explore unanticipated options. The day's most significant opportunities may arrive through seemingly random encounters or unexpected detours. Trust your innate curiosity as a guidance system leading you toward fortunate circumstances. This is also an excellent day for multitasking, as your ability to juggle various projects and ideas is enhanced. You can successfully advance several interests simultaneously rather than needing singular focus. If you've been feeling scattered in recent days, today brings a harmonious integration of diverse elements in your life. The one caution is to avoid overcommitting due to optimism. While many doors open today, discernment remains important. Choose quality engagements over quantity, focusing on connections and activities that truly resonate with your core values and interests. Overall, June 13 offers Gemini natives an array of fortunate opportunities through communication, social connection, local movement, and intellectual expansion. Your natural gifts are cosmically amplified, allowing you to access possibilities that others might miss. Stay alert, remain flexible, and trust your innate ability to synthesize information. These are your pathways to maximizing the good fortune available to you today. June 13, 2025 brings a particularly dynamic social landscape for you, Gemini. With Mercury forming a trine to Jupiter today, your communication powers are exceptionally magnetic. People are drawn to your ideas and perspectives, creating fertile ground for meaningful connections. This cosmic arrangement amplifies your natural curiosity and helps you bridge social divides with remarkable ease. The morning hours may find you especially eloquent, as the moon in Aquarius harmonizes with your airy Gemini energy, creating perfect conditions for group activities and intellectual exchanges. If you've been waiting to reconnect with old friends or network in professional settings, the universe is offering strong support before noon. Digital communications particularly flourish under this influence. Expect unusually engaging social media interactions and responses to your online presence. By midday, Venus in Cáncer creates a subtle square to Mars, potentially introducing some tension into your social dynamics. Watch for moments where emotional sensitivity in close relationships requires a gentler approach than your typically direct communication style. This isn't necessarily challenging if you're conscious of it. In fact, it adds a depth to your interactions that can transform casual connections into more meaningful bonds. The afternoon sees the moon shifting into Pisces, adding an intuitive dimension to your social perceptions. You may find yourself picking up on unspoken feelings and subtle social cues, that usually escape your notice. This heightened empathy allows you to navigate complex social situations with surprising finesse. Pay special attention to creative collaborators and artistic friends today. These connections offer unexpected growth opportunities. A particularly powerful social confluence happens around 3:45 p.m. when Mercury aligns with Pluto, deepening conversations beyond surface pleasantries. This aspect reveals hidden truths and allows for transformative exchanges, though be mindful not to probe too intensely into others' private matters. Your network expands in interesting ways today, particularly with individuals who complement your intellectual approach with emotional depth or spiritual perspectives. Social invitations arriving now may seem ordinary, but could lead to significant connections with lasting impact. Friends from water signs Cáncer, Scorpio, Pisces offer particularly enriching exchanges today, while fellow air signs Libra, Aquarius amplify your intellectual spark. Evening social events carry strong networking potential, especially if they involve educational or cultural settings. Your ability to weave between different social groups is highlighted. Now, you may find yourself acting as the connector between previously separate circles of friends or colleagues. Mercury's influence enhances your ability to remember names, stories, and personal details, making others feel genuinely seen and appreciated in your presence. Group projects initiated today benefit from unusually clear communication channels, with misunderstandings at a minimum. Even typically challenging personalities in your social sphere seem more receptive to your perspective under today's astral influences. Digital connections made today carry unexpected momentum. A simple comment or message could evolve into a meaningful exchange or collaboration. For Geminis in romantic relationships, social gatherings attended together strengthen your bond as others witness your dynamic rapport. Saturn's position suggests that social connections formed or strengthened today may carry significant long-term benefits, particularly those related to your career or public reputation. There's a distinct possibility that a casual conversation could lead to professional opportunities through unexpected social links. Your natural networking abilities are cosmically enhanced today, but the stars suggest the most valuable connections will come when you share your authentic curiosities rather than performing social niceties. The late evening brings a subtle Neptune aspect that blurs social boundaries in potentially positive ways. Creative collaborations and spiritual connections flourish especially after sunset. Be mindful of overpromising in social situations, though, as your enthusiasm may lead you to commit to more engagements than realistically manageable. Overall, June 13th offers you rare social fluidity, Gemini. Your ability to connect meaningfully across diverse groups reaches a peak, setting foundations for relationships that will continue to develop in fascinating ways through the coming months. Gemini, June 13, 2025 presents a fascinating cosmic landscape for you as Mercury forms a trine with Neptune while the moon waxes in Libra. This creates an exceptional day for creative thinking and spiritual connection, but requires careful navigation of certain energetic pitfalls. The morning hours bring a surge of mental clarity, unusual given Neptune's influence, making this your optimal window for tackling complex problems or negotiations. Your ruling planet Mercury is particularly chatty today, enhancing your natural communicative abilities, but also potentially scattering your focus. Ground yourself before important conversations by spending 5 minutes in meditation or simply taking several deep breaths. The Neptune trine opens psychic channels, so trust your intuition when it speaks, particularly regarding professional matters or creative projects. Be mindful that Venus and Mars are creating tension in your financial sector. Avoid impulsive purchases today, especially technology or communication devices, which may malfunction under this influence. Your social energy peaks mid-afternoon when the Libra moon forms a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, creating perfect conditions for networking or rebuilding connections that have cooled. Someone from your past may reach out unexpectedly, bringing an opportunity worth considering. Nutritionally, your system needs extra hydration today as Mars increases your metabolism. Aim for water infused with cucumber or lemon to maximize absorption. Mental fatigue may set in around 4 p.m. as Mercury's energy wanes, so schedule any intellectual tasks earlier. For evening activities, environments with water will prove especially rejuvenating. Consider a bath with Epsom salts or dining near water if possible. Your dream state tonight will be particularly active and potentially prophetic. Keep a journal nearby to record insights upon waking. Your power color today is silver, which will help balance Mercury's sometimes erratic energy while amplifying Neptune's intuitive gifts. Remember that your dual nature is your strength today. Embrace both your analytical side and your more mystical inclinations. The key phrase to return to throughout the day is mindful communication creates meaningful connection. This alignment won't repeat for another 7 years, making today especially powerful for setting intentions related to how you exchange information and ideas with the world. Welcome to your cosmic forecast for June 13th, 2025, Gemini. With the sun still blazing through your sign, this is your season to shine, and today brings some fascinating energetic patterns worth exploring in depth. As we look at the celestial arrangement for this Friday, we see Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Libra, creating an intellectual